Good afternoon everyone, it's the Epping Motor Company here, and I've finally got round to doing a video on our S420 Coupe that I've been asked for by 2 or 3 people who don't live locally, and just wanted to see it in a little bit closer detail. And obviously in the video I'm not going to, this won't be an extremely long one. So just going to have a walk around the car, point out flaws, marks, imperfections, the sort of thing you'd expect on a car of this age. The car in fact is a 1997 if I remember rightly, and now these weren't known as 420 SECs. This is actually known as an S420 Coupe. They're a very rare car in the 420, which is the V8 engine. Still expensive new. I've got the new purchase invoice, which I'll show at the end of the video. I think the car cost about 75,000. It was ordered, I think it was about £2,500 or £3,000 extra. It was ordered with the AMG wheels and suspension. You can see the AMG wheels on it, and we'll have a closer look at those in a minute. Car is Azurite Blue with a beige leather interior. They came pretty highly spec, to be honest. We'll have a walk around the car while the weather's been kind. It's better to do these videos sometimes when it's a bit cloudy but the sun's come out, so it is what it is. And the Azurite Blue has a hint of red or purple in the paint in certain lights. You can see it. I don't think it'll show up on camera. Car came with a sort of host of fittings, obviously headlamp wash. Let's show you down the sides. On the driver's side it's lovely and straight down the side. There's no damage on the wheel arches or panels on this side at all, no scrapes, no dents that I can see at all. Panel fit is very nice on it. It has of course got the odd mark which I haven't got around to touching up yet. There's little touch-ups need doing on the mirror, but nevertheless there's no damage or scrapes. Strange insect there, some kind of moth. Said the panel work is very nice everywhere. The car comes with a factory sunroof as well, which is working perfectly. It's a tilt and slide electric sunroof. Rubber seals are all in very nice condition on the car. Tinted glass, no chips or damages or marks. We'll carry on walking around the car. Let's look, let you see inside the fuel filler flap. It's all nice in there. Still got the labels for the tyre pressures inside the fuel filler flap. Boot lid is in excellent condition. I'll show you what these are later. These are reversing aerials. They pop up about 4 inches on these because this is in the days before parking sensors were available, and they when you put it into reverse they lift up, which I'll show you when I start the car. There's no damage on the rear bumper at all. No scuffs or scrapes. Again, we'll have a look down the passenger side in a minute. Rear windows all in excellent condition. Rubber seals are all immaculate on the car. Let's walk down the sides and I can let you see down the sides. Again, it's pretty mirror straight down the sides. I'm not going to say it's not like a brand new car, but it's extremely nice for the age of the car, and there's no bubbling on any of the wheel arches that I can see. All of the chrome trim along the side panels is nice. Mirror again very nice, this side slight blemish there. These are all bits that can be touched in that I haven't done yet anyway. Very little to pick up on, to be honest. Cosmetically the paint's excellent on the bonnet. There's a couple of chips, stone chips, as you can probably see, that need doing. I haven't got round to doing them yet. I have got Azurite Blue touch up, and they'll only take a few minutes to do, but I thought as the weather was okay, I'd get the car out so that you can see it. As I said, it's got headlamp wash wipers on this, fog lamps at the front. Let me pick out a couple of flaws that I've noticed on the car. There's a little bit distortion on the right hand side of the grille. I'm going to hazard a guess that someone has perhaps reversed into that and just slightly deformed them. I mean, you've got to bear in mind this car's 25 years old now and done I think 107,000 miles. It's not a 2-year-old 10,000 mile car, so you've always got the risk of these sort of things. Left hand side of the grille is fine, but that one's just got a couple of slight distortions on it which sort of stop the car being perfect. And again, walking around the back as well, let's have a look at the rear bumper. It has this chrome trim panel on the top of the bumper, and that's it's perfect all round the sides and most of the back, but there's a slight distortion again just here, and I feel again someone has probably reversed into the car. Okay, so if you have a look at the boot on the car, these have a soft close boot on them. You press the button here and this chrome handle comes out. I think you can see that the boot's still looks immaculate inside. Original carpets and mats in it are in nice condition. It's still got the safety triangle on the boot lid. Let's see if I can lift this up one-handed. Spare wheel's still in there, jack's still in there, wheel brace is still there, spare wheel is under, the battery rather is under here. I won't pull that out, don't worry about that too much at the moment. I don't need to dismantle the car for you. And then when you close these boot lids down, they're a soft close one and it drops the boot lid down flush. Same on the doors, soft closed doors. Now these come with, unbelievably, they've got double glazed windows on them. You can see, I don't know if you saw that, but it pulls the door in. Let me see if I can show you again. Yeah, pulls the door in flush, and the window drop mechanism works fine. Let's have a quick look inside the car. It's got the beige leather interior on it with very nice and walnut. Electric seat moves forward on it. Leather's in excellent condition in the back. The car's not been colonised at any time. Even the automatic seat movement works fine. The car has, let me sit inside the car, try not to block the view. Car's got electric memory seats, which is almost unheard of in those days. That is electric memory seats on both sides, so the passenger one is as well. We've got various storage compartments in here. Walnut interior is in lovely condition on the car. Leather's very nice on the seats. As I said, it hasn't been colonised as far as I can see. Car has climate control. Of course, it's only got a radio cassette in '97, but it is the original factory stereo, which a lot of people like to have. You could, of course, fit a CD player or CD changer in it if you so wished. Car has cruise control. It's also got electric steering wheel adjustment. Don't know if that'll work with let me just start the car up. Yeah, look, even the steering wheel adjustment, all the seats work. It's still got the seat belts that come out on stalks when you start the car up. Not everybody likes them, but they're working fine on the car. Car runs whisper smooth. You can see the exact mileage, 106,933, and it's a one owner car, and I will show you the logbook later. Don't like to put the stereos on because it interrupts the video.
At 7, it's my fabulous.
I'm sure you can hear that's working fine. Let's pop the bonnet open. Oh, it's got these little door pockets on it as well for storage as well. So you see under the bonnet quickly. Nice and clean under there. All looks completely sort of original to me as far as I can see. Can't see anything that's missing. When you turn the air conditioning on, the air conditioning pump kicks in. Even the bonnet soundproofing is in perfect condition still, no damage or has been chewed by mice at all. Let's close this down. You see the leather on the driver's seat. No cracks or holes in the leather at all. It's got a little bit of well, I'd say texturing almost on the surface. We have toyed with the idea of colonising the car because it's such a nice car. It would make it absolutely perfect. We feel it's probably not necessary to do it. It's got electric mirrors as well, of course. So you know, these were very highly spec'd. Well, let me see if I can show you the I don't know if the rear aerials, if they'll work with the engine off. Let me just see. Perhaps they won't if I put it into reverse. Yep, they do. I've just left the ignition on, but these come up for reversing. Both of them work, and of course when you put the put it back into park, I don't know if we'll be able to see it through the back. Not sure if it'll work or not without the engine running. Probably not. Oh yes, they do go down after about a 10-second delay. So I think that's all we need to look at in here for the moment. Oh yeah, I'll just show you the fans working, I suppose. Know that the display works for the heater system. I'm sure you can probably hear that. The alarm immobilisers on these quite interesting because you have to lock and unlock the car if you want to start it. So that central locking's all working. Oh, let me show you around the wheels very quickly. Wheels are, which of course are the AMG 18-inch wheels, are all in superb condition. It's got a mix of good quality tyres on, it. It's not a match set because when the gentleman who owned the car, you know, got a puncture, he's gone and bought another tyre, and of course he hasn't necessarily bought one because of its age that's matched the other tyres. He's bought what was available. I think a couple of tyres are only about 2 years old and a couple of them are older, but they've all got about 7,000 or 8,000, maybe 10,000 miles left on them. That's the left hand front alloy wheel. No damage. So there's absolutely no curbing or damage on any of the wheels, but as I said, it hasn't got a set of four matching tyres on, so if you're really fanatical about tyres, you might consider next time you change tyres, putting a set of all 4 on. But this car drives absolutely beautifully. I mean, they really were the height of luxury back in their day in 96, 97. I think they made them up to about 98, 99, and that's when the new S-Class model came out. So I'm going to pause the video here, and then I'll have a just quick look at the paperwork just to show it's a one owner car and show you that it's got full documented history from new. So we'll catch up with you in the next part of the video. If there's anything else you want to know or see, you'll have to ask me, but hopefully hopefully you can see enough in the video to see whether the car appeals to you. Okay, so here we are looking at the paperwork for the Mercedes. If I didn't mention before, we have 2 working remote keys with the car. Got the original leather wallet with a handbook pack with it, which has obviously got the original driver's handbooks and various books in it. We've got the original service book with it, which is I think has been stamped, perhaps not up to date, but we've got the bills. It would only have been stamped perhaps to a certain point. So let's see what stamps are in here anyway. Supplied by Lancaster Bow, I believe. Whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Dropped the phone, didn't help. So where were we? Not easy to do these things one-handed. So services 7,700 miles, 18,000 miles, 27,000 miles, 35,000 miles, 43,000 miles, 63,000, 72, and there are a lot more services which I'm going to show you in the actual invoices in the maintenance folder. So we'll pop that in there. Now, just to show you very quickly, one of the most misused descriptions by private sellers and dealers is when it says it's a one-owner car. You'll find out it's one owner plus ex-demonstrator plus the owner's company plus his wife plus his son and the gardener. But this is a genuine one owner from new registered car. No previous keepers. It wasn't an ex-demonstrator or owned by the managing director's wife at Mercedes. It is a genuine one-owner car. Now, just to quickly go through, go to the back. This is the purchase invoice for the car when it was new. Azurite Blue. AMG suspension and alloys. £2,740 extra. And it's got a tracker system it's had in it from new, which might be useful, and the total purchase price of the car was £70,500. Wow, that's a lot of money in 1997. Here is all the tracker information. Now if we just flick through the history folder, bills there for tyres. This is a local specialist that he used for maintenance when he stopped out of Mercedes because it obviously got to a certain age. Let's run through these. Oil services. 82,000 miles MOT. Another service here, an MOT. Headlamp bulbs. These are all maintenance carrying on. Look, it's had new catalytic converters on it on 2014. New airflow meter fitted. Front wiper blades. Oil filters have been changed again. That was at 100,000 miles. Done in, where are we, 2016. Lower bushes were done on the suspension. Had some ignition coils replaced on it at 105,000 miles. That's when the tyre was replaced because he had a puncture. Front brakes and coil springs replaced at 106,700 miles, and that was done in, where's the date on that? Can't see it for looking, it'll be on there somewhere. Oh, 2021. Emission coil fitted. And let's have a quick look through the MOT history as well. Obviously the MOT history carries on from the service book, goes back to 2006. A couple of fails on it for the tyres. Just running through all of those. And the current MOT, I believe, still MOT till September 2023, but obviously the car would come with a new MOT anyway. I think that's probably all you need to know. Not much more to tell you. Anything else you need to know, obviously you have to phone up and ask. So thank you for watching the video, anybody who's watched it, much appreciate it. Welcome to pass the video details on to anyone else you think might be interested. If there's anything more you need to know while the car's still available, then by all means please come and have a look, or pick up the phone, which is 01277 365415, or send us an email on sales@eppingmotorcompany.com, and we'll try and answer your questions for you. But a very nice car, and you can run it on classic car insurance, of course. So I'll catch up with you in the next video. Thanks for watching.